Hi, it's Alexis. I am expert in relationship recovery. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 7 ways you can get your ex to miss you more. I can help you get back with your ex, but in order to do so, you need to work on the attraction, on the seduction you have with your ex. And most people, after a breakup, they are very low in terms of esteem. That's one thing. But also they are too eager to go and seduce, be very active, which is good because they're motivated to get their ex back. But in a way, they lose the idea of the moment, the imbalance in terms of seduction. As we covered in other videos, seduction is like a tango. If there's only one going one step, the other one would never go back one step forward. So in other words, if you send 20 SMSs and you don't have any responses, you by definition or by default become less attractive because you're too eager. So my first advice, if you want your ex to miss you more, is time. Just leave some time. It's something we speak a lot about, is the radio silence, where you need to leave a few days without any contact with your ex, because otherwise you will never get your ex to miss you. And I've heard people, some of our clients saying, yeah, she definitely misses me now because I haven't texted her for a day. It takes time for someone to miss a person. It doesn't take hours, it could take days and weeks. So leave you some space, leave the relationship some space. I know, because I spoke with a lot of people, it's scary because you might think like, if I leave some space, they might meet someone and then be in another relationship and I'm over. The other alternative is to be too eager, and it doesn't work. So radio silence is the best thing you can do to get your ex to miss you. Second one, it's really important, is how you take care of your body. So it's body revenge. Body revenge is basically, and you're pretty sure you're familiar with the concept, is taking care of your body. Because if you're happy in your body, you're happy in your mind. So do a bit of sports, do some push-ups, do some squats. You don't need to spend hours at the gym. Go for a run. It will help you be well and in your body. It will also, next time you see your ex, you will see that you're different. You have a better body. You're more fit and so on. But also it will help you release the pressure and release some happiness molecules in your body. So do some sport. Go out. Go for a run. Go at the gym. Do some squats. Just like 20 minutes a day, and you see a massive difference. The third one is go out, but for socially. So meet with people, discover new places, be active. Don't stay at home. And I know it's easy to say. A lot of people, where after a breakup, they're very they go back home and they're just like stream stuff on Netflix and go on Facebook, and because they don't want to go out, they don't want to. They're sort of very sad and just like want to stay on their own, having a soup or whatever. Don't do that. I know some people need some days to get a bit of a cool down mode, but then really try to go out as much as you can. Don't get hammered. That's not the point. Just go out, see people, be social, meet with people you don't usually meet with, be curious, and that really help also your ex to miss you, because she would realize indirectly from friends that he's going out, he's seeing people, he's very active, he seems happy, and that would make you more attractive, and that would make her or him miss you more. Fourth one is social media. Social media nowadays is obviously a massive part in relationship. And social media, I just want to tell you one thing. There's people who overuse them. I'm just going to give you an example. I was coaching someone. She was seeing her ex like 2 days after they broke up, sending pictures with girls, super happy at the beach, drinks, party, all these kind of things. And I knew from her that he was devastated when they broke up. He was really, really down. And this social life on social media didn't reflect his true self. And maybe he could lie amongst his social network, but he couldn't really lie to her. And so she realized that was just sort of a bullshit, basically. So when I say use the social media, obviously you'll be less active at the beginning of your breakup, but then start to be more active. Show that you do stuff, that you go out, that you go at movies, or go to exhibitions, or all these kind of things, but not necessarily create a fake life, because your ex knows you really well, and she or he would know that you're lying or you're pretending to be someone else, and that could be dangerous as well for the recovery. The fifth one is around success. So not necessarily money, but being successful at something, let's say, planning a holiday, learning to play a new instrument, maybe do some sport, but like maybe run a marathon, all these kind of things where you show that you're active, you want to achieve something, you want to build something, and you're not so like desperate, just like, oh, my life is shit, kind of attitude. Attitude really, really, really important in a relationship recovery. So success is a key factor in that sense. The other thing, the sixth one, is end on a high note. So end on a high note. Whenever you have a conversation with your ex, don't leave the conversation to sort of go to and we've all had this type of calls or WhatsApp exchanges where at some point we have nothing left to say and we're just like, well, I have to go, and it's a bit awkward. If you leave a conversation that way, you will not leave on a high note, you would just leave on a low note, and the people would tend to remember the last thing they've heard, or the last part of an interaction. So make sure that you end on a high note. If you look at comedians, stand-up artists on television, they always end on a high note. So let's say you're having a chat with your ex on the phone, and she's laughing and she's having good fun. You just say, sorry, I have to go. It was great to chat. Let's talk later. And you hang up, but you cut right at the high notes. Really, really important to build on momentum and end on high notes. Really leave that impression to your ex that, wow, actually he's quite fun. I'm having a great time with him. Because otherwise she or he would think, oh yeah, a bit boring. And you don't want that, okay? And the last one, which also very healthy for your mind and for your body, is go and travel with a friend or visit friends. Travel. Pretty sure you have friends in cities that you haven't seen for a while, or in the other part of town or whatever. Then go and meet with them, spend time with them, and then you can share on social media or build on that, but without being too much of a party. But it will help you because it's sort of getting you out of being by yourself, wondering and thinking, oh shit, life is awful and blah blah blah. Then having with a conversation or interaction and do something with someone else, it's really, really, really important. So these were the 7 ways to get your ex to miss you more. I hope they're helpful. Honestly, we've tested all of them with our clients. They are really, really helpful. I'm very curious to know which one you've used and if they work. If you have any questions or any other comments, please feel free to comment on the video. Like the video if you found it useful, and I'll see you next time.